Yo, what's up guys? My name is Libor from Lila's Awesome, and today I'm here with the last class setup video for League Play and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's class setups for Hardpoint. So let's just hop into my class setups. I noticed before we begin, I noticed that in none of my previous videos on the classes, I told you guys what streaks to use. Of course, that's entirely to you to choose. If you're just a monster, you should go with Swarm and all that stuff. But what I use is Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. I use it on every game mode, just every game. It's so good. These streaks are really good. If I play Surge, I would go with the RCXD. Hellstorm Lightning. If I play a Hardpoint, I'd go with these three. And if I play CTF, then it depends on what map it is. If it's CTF on Raid, I would also go with the War Machine, because on Raid, War Machine is a really good choice, a really good choice to play on Raid. And otherwise, I would go for the Escort Drone, because it's a really good streak. You can also go with the Death Machine. A lot of people use Death Machine. Azamat uses Death Machine. You can go with AGR. It's not a real good idea, because sometimes really AGR is just doesn't know what he's doing. He's just cruising around in your own spawn and not making any kills. So I would not suggest that if you want to use it. Stealth Chopper, you can use it, but if you look at Escort Drone, it's only 150 points more. So I don't really see why you use Stealth Chopper over the Escort Drone, because Escort Drone is a lot better than the Stealth Chopper. And for CTF, you need Escort, so maybe your teammate who's escorting you when you're running the flag is dead, and then you still have your Escort Drone support you while running away. So it's a really good idea. But anyways, let's choose a War Machine, because we're doing the hard points today. So this is my first class, the main class I'm using on Hardpoint when I play Standoff. This is the class I use on Hardpoint on Standoff. So I go straight to the Hardpoint every time on Standoff. And yeah, I use the MSMC again, like in all of my other videos, the same attachments, because these are really the best attachments. And then we got the Flak Jacket, because Flak Jacket is yeah, if you go on the Hardpoint, you really need Flak Jacket. Toughness, of course, you always need toughness. So Dexterity, because I always said I always use Dexterity when I go and start shooting as fast as possible after sprinting. I use Tactical Mouse, because when you're on the Hardpoint, you will get thrown all kinds of stuff to you, like concussions, flashbangs. And if you use Tactical Mouse, it's so useful, because people will always think that they stun you or think that they flash you, but you aren't stunned or flashed by them. So you can always surprise them, like, surprise motherfucker, and then you can just kill them. So the Semtex throw other people off the hard point. The EMP in here is not in Search, I set is to scan a certain area, but here it's just EMP, because when you play together with me, Azamat Bora, it's my task to keep these enemies constantly EMP'd while they're on the hard point, so they have no awareness whatsoever where we're coming from where we're shooting, and it's really useful. So yeah, surely make sure you check that out. You can see I have the exact same class as the MSMC class with the MP7. Yeah, first I want to say, maybe you could, if you're not the EMP guy or something, or you don't want to use a lethal, you should change it with the B23R pistol, because a lot of times, and that's what I experience when I'm playing this gun, I run out of ammo a lot and I have to reload, and there's still guys and I'm like, I have to switch to my secondary, because in CTF I have a secondary on that gun. But in this game mode I don't have it, so I'm like, oh shit, I got my knife, trying to knife the guy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, most of the times it doesn't work. So yeah, you should go with that. Here I got these classes, not sure why I got yeah, of course the first perk you can always choose, that's why I'm kind of confused. You see, same shit, it's always, sometimes this works out better, sometimes this gun works out better, just depends on, yet again, if you got a good connection, you should go with M8, because you one burst people, 1.5 bursts would be always enough. But if you are on a you have these games, the connection is not as good, and then you should go with the AN94 because it's better when you have not a good connection. So yeah, in Hardpoint, all of these classes are really good. This class actually is my anchor class for slums. So yeah, if we play together and it's really getting tough most of the times, I'm the guy who gets into the anchor spots. If you don't know what an anchor is, it's the guy who keeps the spawns for your team. So your team always has the good spawns closest to the hard point. So you will always be in a more favorable position. So yeah, I got here. I don't have how it's called, quick draw, because quick draw handle, because I will be aiming down signs a lot, because most of the times will be just in the back of the map, making sure I don't get picked off, trying to pick off some people who are challenging me from long range and stuff. I got trophy systems to protect me from projectiles like stuns, concussions, grenades, or even a Hellstorm missile that's not splitting but just going straight for me. I can protect me. That's one trophy system, and another is to protect my friends on the hard point. And yeah, I really think that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was the last video on the classes. So I really hope you guys learned something from it. And as always, please like and leave a comment. And if you're not already, please subscribe to help us grow, to keep us, how is it called, motivated, to keep uploading the best videos as possible for you guys. Peace out.